Hi guys, Diamond Duchess here. How you going? Another whip and chat. Let's have a little chit chat. I'm still working on, still working on Curl Up with a Good Book by Randall Spangler. Where is he? I've started the little dragon. I've got about half of him left. Oh, please don't get seasick on me. Stay. From Diamond Art Club, still doing that one, over halfway done, yay! So hopefully by the next whip and chat I will be almost finished, I hope, maybe. Oh look, can't wait for this other lazy arm to come in. Righto, let's get started. How yous all doing? Come on in. Cold drinks in the fridge. Oh look, I missed stuff. Let me get set up here. I should have done all this before I'm getting a little bit more comfortable being in front of the camera sort of thing. So let's do that. What's that one? Sort myself out. Number 6. I don't need a tray for that because we've only got a couple. So I did actually want to do a whip and chat the other day and have another one up for you sooner than this. However, I have had trucks up and down my street doing roadworks. So if you hear them today while we're doing this, I do apologise. I really wanted to get this done, and so yeah. Have I got any of them while I'm at it? I do. Over here. Okay, so what's been happening? Okay, so as I said in my last whip and chat, I live in Australia. Why is it? We've had rain on and off for the past month. Haven't had any in the past week or so, but we've had a fair bit of rain, which is really good to see. But with rain out here comes bugs, and they're not just your normal little bugs. I'm talking big bugs. They're what we call out here stink beetles. And they do exactly as their name says. So if you touch them, or if you kill them, whether you spray them with stuff, spraying them with stuff doesn't really work too well. They don't die straight away, but what happens is they let off this, they're like a skunk in beetle form. They let off this god-awful stink. So you don't dare really kill them or touch them, and they bite. Now, they aren't poisonous or venomous or whatever you call it, but they do bite, and it does bloody hurt. It hurts, and it will continue to hurt. It stings and burns for like a good, I don't know, 20 minutes after. So we're getting invaded by these things to the point where, you drive around of a night time, and it's only of a night time that we really see them. Like you see them during the day, like the next day after they've all invaded, and then you clean them all up, and then like they come back that night. So these things have decided they're going to invade us to the point where you drive under a street light of a night time, and you got to put traction control on your car, because if you don't, you're going to slide out. that's how thick these things are. I mean, they are thick. So, and they get in your house. I mean, they will get under doors. They will get, look, my house, I've got no insect screens on my doors or windows. It's an old style house, and with the air conditioner that we have, it's an evaporative on the roof with the vents just going off into the rooms. I can't close my windows because it's bad for the air conditioner. If I do, pressure builds up, backs up into the aircon, bad stuff happens, aircon breaks, and we just don't need that. So, and I live in a corner where there is a street light outside, so I don't think my house is as bad as others. Like, I've seen them invade some shops and things around here, and they're bad. They are bad. But why is it, the other night I'm lying in bed, yes, in bed, and I thought, right, I'll go to bed early, that way I can get up the next morning, do my whip and chat. I'm lying in bed. I thought, I'm just going to play my game for a little bit on my phone. I thought, right, because they're attracted to light, but my bedroom's on the dark side of the house. So I thought, okay, so we're, you know, relatively risk-free of having one come in through the window, because it's the dark side of the house. They shouldn't be over there too much. I was wrong. I was lying in bed. I thought I'll play my phone for a little bit, the game on my phone. Got my phone out. I thought I will turn my lighting right down. Now, to the point where I could barely see my game to play it, because I had the lighting down so low. And I'm lying there, and I'd only just sort of, like, my game hadn't even loaded. And next thing I hear this, brrr, and I feel this thing hit my face, my lips. I'm glad my mouth was shut, or otherwise I would have been chewing on that thing. It had decided that my lips look like a good landing strip. This did not work well for the bug. It ricocheted off my face, and I hear it hit the wall. Now, I'm not scared of them. They don't, you know, they stink, yes, I don't want to touch them, but I'm not scared of them. But when it comes to me lying in bed and they decide to come in and, like, assault my face, then I'm going to chuck a hissy fit. So this thing hits my face. I'm, like, throwing my arms up in the air, carrying on. Barry's lying there next to me. He goes, "Are you okay over there, spastic?" And I'm like, no. I said, it was a stink beetle. He said, "Are you sure it wasn't a moth?" I said, it wasn't a moth. I said, this thing just tried to kiss me. And he's like, "You'll be right. It's not going to kill you." I said, "Yeah, but I don't want it in bed with me." So anyway, I knew it had hit the wall, and I knew it was on the floor somewhere. I thought, that's fine. It'll scurry under the bed, whatever. So I'm lying there. I thought, okay, I'm just going to play my phone for like a minute. You know, just enough to make me tired. I'll put my phone down then and go to sleep. I thought, it's already hit me once, it won't do it again. I'll be fine as long as it doesn't end up crawling into bed. Because, like I said, you roll on them and they're yuck. And so, I'm sitting there. Next thing, I hear the wings, and I'm like, flip this shit. I'm out. I threw the covers off me. I'm doing the You know when you walk into a spider web and you do that little kung fu karate dance thing? Yeah, I was doing that. As I bounced out of bed, Barry's like, "The fuck's wrong with you?" And I said, "The bug's back." He's like, "Oh my God." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm out, I'm up, I'm going to the craft room." He's like, "Okay." He's just calmly lying there. I said, "You can sleep with it. You have the bed to yourself. You can sleep with the bug." So, I was out there. I didn't, no. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. I thought, I don't care how much you need affection and kisses, little bug. It's, nope, not from me. Not from me. So I got up. I didn't end up going to bed early that night at all. It was like midnight before I even thought about bed again. So I got up and went into the craft room, but I had the lounge room light on so they'd be attracted more to the lounge room light, but I still had like moths and things coming into the craft room. And when you're diamond painting, that's the last thing that you want. And the moths that we get aren't little moths, they're big moths. You really don't want one of them sticking to your diamond canvas. So it was a hot mess that night. Didn't like that night at all. So I'm not having very much fun at the moment with these bugs. Like, give me crickets. Crickets I can deal with. I can sleep with a cricket or two. That's okay. I don't mind a cricket. Don't give me grasshoppers. I don't do grasshoppers. No. Don't do grasshoppers at all. At all, no. The little ones, like anything bigger than about that size, I will not do. If it even looks in my direction, I'm screaming like a little bitch. I don't do them. I never have. I will if something bigger than that lands on me, I'm frozen like with fear. We had one in the house not long ago, and I sung out to Barry, and I'm like, "Honey, there's a grasshopper in here. Come and get it." And he's like, "You really got to get over this fear." And I'm like, hold on, I think someone's out there. Just a neighbour checking out the roadworks, sorry. But yeah, so I said to Barry, I said, "Come get this grasshopper." And he walked out and he's like, "Righto, where is it?" And I showed him. And he said, "You really got to get over this fear." And he said something, I said, I said something about takeout for tea because I didn't feel like cooking. And he goes, "I'll let you get takeout for tea if you get the grasshopper out yourself." And I'm like, shit. And I said, "Okay, how about this?" I said, "We get takeout for tea and I let you put the grasshopper on my cheek, just the legs, for like 5 seconds." And he's like, "Okay, deal." And like, it wasn't a huge grasshopper. And I thought, I can do this. This is going to help my fear. And like, we watch those shows like Celebrities, Get Me Out of Here, I'm a Celebrity in the Jungle and all that sort of stuff. And they've got to do like the trials with the different creatures and bugs and snakes and all that sort of stuff. And we sit there and we're like, yeah, we can do that. I thought, I can handle a grasshopper on my face for 5 seconds. I'll just close my eyes. I can do this. Barry picks up this bloody grasshopper, and the second I see it coming towards me, I'm like, nope, I'm out. See you later. Nope, I'm cooking. It's okay. alien looking thing away from me. So I cooked that night. I wasn't doing it. Just nope. I don't like grasshoppers. Grasshoppers and ET freak me the hell out. Oh, Lord. No, don't do it. Usually, normal bugs don't worry me. Crickets don't worry me. Moths don't worry me. You know, cockroaches I don't like, but I can deal with them. Like, if they're crawling on me or something, it's just like, ew, get it off me. But, you know, it's not a freak out stage. But grasshoppers, nope. And stink beetles, nope. Don't like the stinkies. They're just gross. Oh, what else has been happening? Not a lot, really. I've done another order from Diamond Art Club. Surprise, surprise. I told you from the start I love my Diamond Art Club. I'm trying to, if you guys have a suggestion of where else I can order besides AliExpress, I don't do Amazon because I'm in Australia. I think we've got Amazon Australia, but yeah, I think I've looked at it, but I'm not too keen on Amazon. But if there's somewhere else like DIY Moon Shop or Moon Shop I checked out last night, and I did find one painting that I really liked. I'm still sort of thinking about getting her, but they are very expensive. I think they're really worth the money from what I've seen other people do reviews and unboxings and stuff from. But I personally haven't tried them. I would like to, but they are very expensive. So I might have to save up my pennies for that one. So if you've got a company that, you know, you think is really good, I like the poured glue. Usually I'm going to do an order from AliExpress. I'm just trying to find some designs, some pictures that, one, aren't stolen images, and two, that I can get in a smaller size that isn't going to be really pixelated. Because all my canvases that I get are usually large. I love my big canvases. So I need some snacky size ones. Need some little ones. I tried cross stitch the other day. We found out that's not for me. I think I did something wrong. Because I'm the sort that'll go, hey, that looks cool, I'm going to try that, and not really research what I'm doing. I just dive in. So I just dived in, and I think I did something really majorly wrong. I think I meant to separate the threads, maybe. I was watching Becky's Madness for Crafting. I think that's her channel. Sorry if I've mucked up the name. And she's like one of my new favourite YouTubers now. I like the way she talks and everything, where, you know, she's not all prim and proper. She's very casual. She makes you feel comfortable. And I like that. I really like that. So she's my newest. Even though I don't cross stitch, I watch some of her cross stitching stuff, and I just like listening to her and her daughter. And, you know, I haven't subscribed to Tiny Pufferfish yet, but I plan on checking that out. I think she's got her own channel. I'm sure she's got her own channel. I haven't even looked. Sorry. I'll have to have a look. I'll have a look as soon as I finish the video. So cross stitch is not for me. I will give it another go. Like, I will look into it a bit better, but at this point, I'm not. I like my diamond painting too much, I think. I tried long stitch years ago. You don't get much long stitch. and I like doing the long stitch. The long stitch for me was quite easy, but cross stitch was just too, it's a bit too fiddly. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But anyway, I'll give it another go, see how I go. I won't do it on camera this time. I'm just going to do it just me. And I'll watch a few more videos. I'll check out some YouTubers and see what they've... I might check out Mrs. Coffee's videos, see if she's got a how-to on cross-stitching. I think she does. I know she's got how-to videos for diamond painting. I'm not too sure about cross-stitching though. So, yeah. Oh, while I think of it, don't forget to press like and subscribe, because I always forget to say that at the end. It's usually, I go, bye guys, thanks for watching, and then I go to turn the camera off and I'm like, oh, wait! So hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. I am getting a few views, so thank you for all of those that are watching. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, I know this. That's okay. So yeah. But for those that are watching, and you know, I'm hoping I'm bringing you a bit of a laugh. And I felt a little bit YouTube famous the other day. I actually got recognised for my YouTube, even though like I've only been doing it like a week or two. I walked into the bakery and I had a bit of a famous moment where they recognised me. Okay, so it was from a family member, but that's not the point. They talked to me about my YouTube channel and that they'd seen it, okay? That counts. Hi, Nikki. I'm glad you're enjoying it, honey. So you know, that was cool. What else has been going on? Oh, I went out with a friend the other day, and her daughter's 15. Just went out to the pub, because we're not in lockdown or restrictions too much with the COVID thing here in Queensland. Like Brisbane, I think, had a lockdown for a couple of days not long ago. They've got to wear masks and everything. But here in the middle of Queensland, we're pretty cool. We haven't had dramas with it in our town. We still don't have any cases with it, touch wood. But yeah, me and a friend and her daughter went out for a couple of drinks. Not like alcoholic drinks, just like a couple of soft drinks. Sat and talked, and because we'd had some bad news about Dad with his cancer. We had a telehealth conference the other day for Dad, about if he wasn't going to go back on chemo, because Dad was pretty adamant he didn't want to go back on chemo because it was making him feel too shitty, which is understandable. But they told him that if he was not to go back on chemo, that he only had 3 to 6 months left, which really brought us down. So I was a little bit upset about that, obviously. Like, I knew it was coming, and I thought I'd prepared myself for it, but, you know, it's still a kick in the ass to actually hear it come from a doctor. You know, you can sort of think in your head all that you want. Yes, you know, this time is coming. If he doesn't go back on chemo, he's not going to have long, rah, rah, rah. But when, you know, you actually get told. It's a bit of a shock. So after the doctor said that, Dad, we sort of talked, excuse me, sorry, need a drink. So we sort of talked, and Dad said, righto, well, he's going to go back on his chemo tablets. He's not going to get the intravene, where he goes away every couple of weeks and gets the cannula in the arm and then sits there for a couple of hours, and while I pump it into him, he's just going to go on the chemo tablets. So hopefully that'll keep it at bay to give him a bit more time without making him feel too shitty. So I went out after we got told that. That night, you know, I sort of let Dad process it in his way that day, and me and Mum had a bit of a cry, and, you know, everybody processes these things differently. That's okay. But I had a chat to Dad that night while I was changing his stoma bag, and, you know, we talked about it, and I'm hoping I made him feel a little bit better about everything. Well, as good as you can in the situation. But, you know, I sort of kept to myself for the next day or two. Nobody hears from me when I'm like that. I just, yeah, keep my head down. Just get into my crafts or lock myself away in the bedroom, you know, sleep. And so I reached out to a friend of mine, and I said, hey, I want to go out to the pub, have a few drinks, just soft drinks. She's like, yeah, that sounds good, you know. And it was during the day. So we went out, had a few drinks, had a few laughs. So that was good. You know, I'm glad I've got her here for that. You know, she is a very good friend. I'm lucky to have her as a friend. And her young daughter, like, she's 15 going on 16 this year. And, you know, to go over to her house, they make me feel extremely comfortable, like it's my own house. You know, I'm really, really lucky that I've got her. So if she's watching this, or if her daughter's watching this, because I know her daughter's subscribed to my page, to my channel, thank you guys. You know who you are. I won't mention names in case you don't want me to, but thank you. You know who you are. Yous are extremely valuable to me to have in my life. So yous help me have a laugh, because I feel I need to be entertaining. So yous make me laugh as well, which is good. So, yeah. So glad to have them. What else? Oh my God. Something else I wanted to talk about. Bloody TikTok. And this is my friend's daughter's fault, because she got me onto it. I had been on TikTok. Oh, well, I'd gotten TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok. I don't make TikToks yet. It could be a future thing, maybe. I don't know. But she got me onto TikTok. She's like, why don't you get TikTok? And I'm like, I tried, didn't really. She's like, get the app. And I'm like, okay. And now I'm bloody addicted. Why is it I go, right, I'm just going to watch 1 or 2 videos and then, like, go and do some stuff. And, like, you can do this at, like, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I will sit down and I think, right, I'm just going to watch a little bit of TikTok before I do my crafting. Why does there no crafting get done? I get on TikTok and I'm there until like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like, ah crap, now I've got to make tea. And I've had no crafting done. TikTok is addictive. You've got no idea. Oh, and you actually learn a lot from TikTok. I know it sounds stupid to some people, but hold on. Hold on. Sorry, dog's barking again. Yeah, so I had never heard of it, and I seen this woman, I can't even remember who the creator was, but she showed about Mongolian rock. Now, I love my rock and roll music, I love rock music, I love heavy metal music, anything from Metallica, AC/DC, ZZ Top, I love it. This woman had a clip with Mongolian rock. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. If you haven't heard of Mongolian rock, look it up. This is good to clean too, like you just put it on, start cleaning, check it out. Seriously, check it out. Yeah. So TikTok is educational. That's my excuse. I showed my partner, I said, oh, check this out. I just found, this woman, Mongolian rock. And I played him a bit on Spotify. And he's looked at me, and no joke, because he doesn't like half the music I like. AC/DC, he just, no. No, he's not an AC/DC fan. I catch him occasionally secretly listening to AC/DC, but he claims he doesn't like it. But I've played him one of the songs on Spotify for Mongolian rock, and no joke, he's just looked at me and he's gone, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, that's shithouse. I'm like, it's not shithouse. This is good. It's good music. I was saying before about my order from Diamond Art Club as well. I did an order for Diamond Art Club the other day. I don't know whether I did that before or after the second video. I think I did it after, maybe. I can't remember. But I've done an order for Diamond Art Club. I've done a big order for Timar for diamonds. I've ordered square diamonds for my square kits. I've ordered more rounds for my round kits. So hopefully they'll be here in the next couple of weeks. I know they've been sent. And like I said, I want to do an order off AliExpress just so I've got a bit of like different stuff to show yous. And I ordered some more pens. I've got pens coming from AliExpress, like these sort of pens from AliExpress. I just want to see, because this one's from Diamond Art Club. So I want to see the comparison between this and the ones that I've gotten off AliExpress. I also got some from Timar. I don't know where she gets hers from, whether she makes them. No idea. So I'm going to sort of do a bit of a comparison. They all look the same, but that's not to say that they're going to be the same or they're going to get shipped, packaged the same way. Because I'm in Australia and I order from America and all over there, China, all the rest of it, I'm very curious to see whether they reach me in one piece or not, because I know what the postal system's like. But I've ordered other stuff with them, so I'm hoping that because I've ordered other stuff with them, that they will get a bit protected by the other stuff that they're packaged with, and I won't have any dramas. No drama llamas. I've got some questions, like not get to know me questions that I've got written down today that I found. I don't really like the, oh excuse me, that's the chair. I don't like the get to know me questions. Everybody does the get to know me tags. What am I after now? Excuse me while I check this out. I know it's there. Where is it? Why can I not find this symbol? It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. There. That one. Oh man, I shouldn't have let Barry have that can of Coke last night. I haven't got much left. Oh, I've got one on the floor. So I've looked up some different questions. So we're gonna read a couple of them, and hopefully you'll get a bit of a laugh out of that. What else? I've got a notebook here with things that I think of. Oh, also I was going to mention about, in my first video I said about us going away on the 14th. Obviously it's after the 14th and we haven't gone no place. Because Lana got a flat tyre on the car and we had to fork out for that. So, yeah. But, I did a thing. I went into the bank and I drew on my super. So I got like 10 grand out of my super. But can someone, oh look, you get back up there. Can someone tell me, oh flippin' heck. Can someone tell me, why is it, hold on, that when, sorry my phone's going flat, I just got to plug it in. Why is it when you work, in Australia you get taxed for the work that you do, yeah? Right, that should be right now. Stop shaking. You get taxed for the work, right? They take a certain percentage of tax when you get your pay, and a certain amount goes towards your super for when you retire. Why is it when you draw on your super, they tax you again? Is that what's... Can someone like enlighten me on this? Because that doesn't seem right. I got 10 grand out of my super. I only got about 7.5 of that 10 grand because they taxed me. Why tax me again when I've already been taxed the first time while I was working to earn it? That just doesn't make sense to me. Has anybody else thought of that? Like, even when you retire, I know my mother got taxed on her super. So I don't understand. Do they do the super before you get taxed or what? So yeah. So hopefully we'll be going. I've got the car booked in. We fixed the tyre. We've gotten 2 new tyres on the car now. So we're going away next Thursday, I think we've planned now. I've got the car booked in to get a service on Monday, and so Dad's got a appointment on Wednesday for the OT, for the occupational therapist. So I want to be here for that. Oh, well. And then we'll leave the next day for like 4 days. We're only going to Emerald. We're not going to do the Yeppoon thing because COVID's back in Brisbane, and you know, I'm a bit worried about COVID, just because Mum and Dad are elderly, Dad with cancer. I'm Dad's primary carer. You know, I do all his appointments with him. It's a bit hard for Mum to keep up, so you know, just follow where Dad needs to be and when. So it's a lot for her to sort of keep track of. So I keep track of it all, and I go to all his appointments and all that with him. So that's got a tag on it. So yeah, so that's the soonest I can get us away is on Thursday, and I can't afford to get COVID because I'm Dad's primary carer, I'm Mum's main carer. Mum still gets around pretty good on her own, but I would feel bad if I wasn't able to help her and something was to happen. Same with Dad. So COVID's a very real thing for us. We really can't afford to get it. Even just a normal illness like the common day cold, we can't really afford to get Mum with her. She's had lung cancer in the past, so she's got like 1.5 lungs left. They took half a lung and 3 ribs out when she had her cancer. Hold on, I'm trying to get one single drill out of my drawer. Just one, that's all I need, just one, get off. Without dropping one in my can of Coke. Struggle is real. Oh, get in there. So yeah, so even a common cold would really knock either of them around, so we can't afford to do that. So when we go away, we're going to be really careful with everything. Wearing masks, all that good stuff. Here in Longreach, where I am, we don't have to worry about it too much because we're in the middle of nowhere, and it's not tourist season. Like, we still get a few strangers coming through, but for the majority of it, it's not too bad. So yes, so going Emerald's only from here. Emerald's like 4 hours drive away. So we'll take half a day to get there. We'll spend 2 days there, and then we'll come home. You know, you could do it in a day if you wanted to. Like, that's the closest place to us that has like KFC, McDonald's, Kmart, Big W, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, if you need some shopping, you can do it in a day. But we want to go away, we want to just chill out, relax, eat junk food to our little heart's content. We might, I'm still thinking about Yeppoon, but at the same time, maybe not. I don't know. And then you've got these people that go, oh, let's go across country. Other side of Australia. Hey, you're an idiot. This is why it's spreading still. Though our country is very lucky in the way of COVID. I know America still has it pretty bad. The UK still has it really bad. So yeah, so I consider us very lucky in the way of all of that sort of stuff. So I'm not complaining. I do feel that we are lucky. Now, next topic. Next topic. What else have I got? Let's get into some of these questions actually. And like I said, they're not your average get to know me questions. They're a bit different. I have gotten these off the internet. I've just sort of picked and choose what I thought would be, I don't know, good questions, get a laugh. So the first one is cereal a soup? Do I think cereal's a soup? No, cereal's not a bloody soup. Soup has water in it. Cereal does not. That is why cereal is not a soup. I can understand the confusion, but cereal, not a soup. If someone's putting water in their cereal, why? Like, seriously, why? Second one, what is the most ridiculous fact I know? The most ridiculous fact, the most useless fact, I don't know, it is pretty ridiculous, but the most useless fact I know, you know when you squeeze your toothpaste out onto your toothbrush and you have that little dollop that comes out and it's got the little curl tail thing on it? That little dollop of toothpaste is called a nurdle. 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 That is what that is called. And now that is something you know. How I know that? I don't know, I read it somewhere. Why that piece of information has stuck with me is beyond me. Apart from right now, I've never needed that information, but I know it. Question number 3. What is the funniest joke I know? Oh, okay. Here we go. Righto, so the funniest joke that I know off by heart is, I know a lot of jokes off by heart that are pretty funny. Or at least I think they're funny. That doesn't mean anybody else is going to think that they're funny. I missed one. So, okay. So this joke goes, okay. So little Johnny, he's in class one day, right? He's at school, sitting there, needs to go to the toilet. Puts his hand up. Miss, can I go to the toilet? She goes, yep. No problem, away you go. Off he goes. Goes to the toilet. And, you know, he's sitting there, he does a number 2. Goes to go get the toilet paper, no toilet paper. He's like, oh, bugger. So, poor little bugger uses his hand and wipes his bum. And he goes out. For some reason, there's no water. So he's like, oh no, what am I going to do? He just closes his hand. Goes back to class, keeps his hand closed. Walks in, sits down. Teacher's like, little Johnny, what have you got in your hand? He's like, I've got a little fairy, miss. And if I open my hand, she's going to fly away. Teacher goes, look, I'm sending you up to the office for telling lies. He's like, oh, okay. So off he goes up to the principal's office, goes in. Principal goes, righto, what have you got in your hand? Open it up. He said, I can't, miss. I've got a little fairy, and if I open my hand, she's going to fly away. Principal's like, righto, we don't allow lying, you know this, rah, 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 I'm calling your mum. She can come and deal with you. So little Johnny's mum comes up, picks him up. She's like, takes him home. She's, okay, what do you got in your hand? He's like, I got a little fairy, mum. If I open my hand, it's going to fly away. She's like, no, we're not doing this. Go to your room and wait for your father to come home. I don't want to see you out of that room at all. He's like, okay. Off he goes, stomps to his room. Sitting in his room, his dad comes home. Dad walks into his bedroom and he sits down and he goes, righto boy, what's in your hand? Little Johnny's like, Dad, it's a little fairy. If I open my hand, she's going to fly away. He goes, no, seriously, what's in your hand? He's like, it's a little fairy, Dad. If I open my hand, she's going to fly away. Dad turns around and just full on yells at him. We don't allow lying in this house. Open your hand and open it now. And he opens his hand and he goes, oh, look, Dad, you scared the shit out of her. That's the joke I know. Oh, God. That's the joke I know. That always cracks me up. I don't know why. I just find it funny. Okay. Pineapple on pizza. Yes or no? Yes. I am a pineapple on pizza person. Pineapple on pizza person. I like pineapple on pizza. Not all pizzas though. Not all pizzas. But I like pineapple. I'm a big fan of pineapple. I love pineapple. So, the two pizzas that are acceptable for pineapple is a Hawaiian and a Supreme. But if you're going to put pineapple on a Supreme, now that one can go either way. If you're going to put pineapple on a Supreme, don't put too much. That's, yep. But if you're going to have a Hawaiian, you got to have lots of pineapple. I think it's nice. What part of a kid's movie completely scarred me? As I've talked about this in my last video, E.T. The part where they're in the cornfield and he comes face to face with E.T. and E.T. raises his neck, raises his head and screams, and you can see E.T.'s teeth and his eyes go all bug out wide. That scarred me for life. I can't watch that part. I cannot for the life of me. I can watch horror movies. I can, you name a horror movie, I will sit there through it. No dramas. No dramas whatsoever. E.T.? Nah. You say you're putting E.T. on? Even people, like, they find out that I don't like E.T. and they do the E.T. phone home thing. Nah. Get the hell away from me. Okay. Toilet paper. Over, under. Over. Duh. I've actually seen a pattern for toilet paper. And in that pattern, it's meant to go over. I don't know whether it was when they first brought toilet paper out on a roll. That is the way it is intended to go. It is meant to go over. Everyone else that says otherwise is wrong. I'm sorry. They're just wrong. Plain and simple, wrong. How would you sum up the internet? Okay, if I had to sum up the internet in one sentence, it has all the answers, even if they're all wrong. Because you can't trust, seriously, what you read on the internet. Just because you've read it on there does not make it fact. So, internet has all the answers, doesn't mean it's all right though. How many, I like this one. When I read it, I just sat there and laughed. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? Depends how hard you throw them. That was my thought. And are they frozen? Like if you... Well, for a start, who's going around killing elephants with chickens? Who's doing this? I've never, like... Are people throwing chickens at elephants? But my suggestion would be, if you've got a cannon and they're frozen, then, and you aim it at the right part on the elephant, like his head or something, then, you know, it might take a couple. But if it's a live chicken and it's still alive and with all its feathers, it'll probably only take one chicken to kill an elephant. If it tries to swallow it, it will choke. I think it'll choke. Elephants aren't made to swallow chickens. Elephants only have little mouths. Have you seen the size of an elephant's mouth compared to the rest of it? It's only a little mouth. So, yeah, depends how hard you throw it. That's my answer. Depends how hard you throw it and if it's frozen or not. But if it's not frozen, just one. I dare say it's going to choke on that chicken. Oh. Next question. What's the most embarrassing thing you have ever worn? Now, I thought about this when I read it. I thought, okay, I don't think I've ever really worn anything embarrassing. Sorry, I had to have a drink. But I'm going to change my answer a little bit to something someone else. I've seen someone else wear this, and I was mortified for her. She was like a 40-odd-year-old woman. I'm guessing. I don't know who it was. I seen her walking down the street. Now, we live in a country town, and this happened here. Now, hold on, I'm looking for a symbol. Symbol 25. This woman had these, I can't remember whether they were jeans or leggings. I was a bit distracted at the time. She had a bra on, nice shoes, and pants, like leggings or jeans or whatever she was wearing. That was it. She was wearing that bra like it was a crop top. Now, it was not a sports bra. It was a lacy bra, like a woman's lingerie bra. It wasn't a crop top bra. It wasn't a sports bra. It was a bra. Like, and she's rocking that thing walking down the street like it's just an everyday occurrence. And she's looking like she thought she was great. All the more power to her, I guess. If that's your thing, go for it. But I was mortified. Can you get arrested for that? Is that called indecent exposure? Like, is that what that is? Wearing lingerie down the street? Is that indecent exposure? I don't know. But yeah, that still sticks with me to this day. She was rocking that thing like there was no tomorrow. I don't know whether I don't know what was going on in her head. But yeah, She just like it was an everyday occurrence. Most weirdest thing I own. I have, and I bought this, I didn't get it done. I have a taxidermied tarantula spider in a dome glass, made to look like it's fighting a scorpion. I have a few weird things actually that I own. I own a Chucky doll. You know, out of the Child's Play movie. I love Chucky. Love Chucky. But yeah, that's got to be the weirdest thing I own, is that tarantula and scorpion. And I bought it secondhand at like a garage sale. I think one of the legs have fallen off the tarantula and is like rolling around in the bottom of the dome. But I love that tarantula and that scorpion. They're awesome. That's the sort of thing I'm into. I like those sort of things. I've got a cabinet with, I collect skulls, like resin skulls, not real, but human skulls. I like skulls. I like skulls. I would like a real human skull at some stage, yes. No, I'm not going to murder anyone for it. Just had to put that out there. But I would actually like to say that I own a human skull. That would be something pretty cool, I reckon. That's a conversation piece. I seen the other day on TikTok, again with TikTok, and I seen this and now I want one, and I'm determined I'm going to find one. This woman, she said her mother gave it to her for a present and she loved it. She loved it, and if my mother give this to me, this would be the best present ever. It was a mouse, a white mouse that had been taxidermied, like a real mouse that had been taxidermied like it was dancing on a stripper pole. Its little tail curled around the pole. It's up on the pole, hanging on, bending backwards. It just looks so bloody awesome. See, TikTok's educational. Now I need this. I need a taxidermied mouse on a stripper pole. If anybody knows where I can get a taxidermied mouse on a stripper pole, please let me know. I need it in my life. I would buy two just in case the first one like broke or something. I'd need a backup. But I thought that was the most awesome thing. This taxidermied mouse on a stripper pole. Oh, pop. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to let you go. I don't know how long I've been talking to you for, but I'm going to have to go because I've got to go shopping with Mum. So I've still got more of these weird questions. And where'd that come from? I've got a drill there that's come from somewhere. So that's me for the day. Hope you've enjoyed my whip and chat. Please don't forget to hit that like button, that like button down there, somewhere down there, and hit the subscribe button, so you can follow along with me and my weird journey and questions. And I might do a would you rather section. I might alternate. I've just had an idea. We're going to work on this. I'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. I've just had an idea. I'll let you know how it goes. But please, hit that like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. If there's something that I'm doing that you would like me to change, or if you've got suggestions in any way, please put them in the comments. Leave me a comment. Just say hi. Just say hi. So thank you for watching. I'm really appreciating all the viewing time that I'm getting. Thank you to everybody that's watching my videos, and thank you to everybody that's liking, and people that have subscribed so far. Thank you. I'm having a lot of fun with my channel at the moment. So at the moment I think I'm just going to keep on going. I'm having fun with it. I'm getting comfortable in front of the camera, I think. So yeah, have a good day, guys, and I shall talk to you in the next one. Bye.